Check the mic, we're going live. Stories told, they rise and dive. Topics fresh with every spin. You won't guess what's coming in. Every week a new surprise. Minds awake, never lies. Conversations bold and free. Tune in now, just wait and see. This podcast is uncalled for. Catch us here, there's so much more. Laughs and tales you can't ignore. A journey that will leave you floored. In the night or in the day, just press play, we're on our way. Voices sharp, opinions bright.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the podcast. Welcome to our annual tournament edition of the podcast. So it's tournament time, folks, and I just got done watching the selection show. I'm back home now to make my picks, and it is quiet enough for me to do this without potentially unintentionally committing copyright infringements with having background music and all that. So here we go. If you haven't already, please go and sign up for the for our bracket pool on Yahoo. Simply, this pool is uncalled for. We have 2 people in the pool right now, and a friendly reminder that if you win the pool, turn in a better bracket than I, then I will invite you to do a recording of the podcast. So, yay. All right, let's make picks. So we start South region. So 116 is Auburn versus the first playing game, which is Alabama State and St. Francis, PA. I first learned that the other St. Francis did away with their sports altogether. So it's just these guys now. I don't like the ambiguity, so I will go with Auburn. 8-9, we have Louisville playing Creighton out of Omaha. And this one, I'll go Louisville. No. So 5 seed Michigan. Shout out to a friend of the podcast, Jared Feldman, big Michigan fan, playing UC San Diego. I'll go Wolverines on that one. 4-13 is Texas A&M versus Yale. No disrespect to the Ivy League, but yeah, go A&M here. Then we have 6-11. We have Ole Miss, and the 11, that is the second playing game between San Diego State and North Carolina. Where? North Carolina. Where? I'll go Ole Miss. And parenthetically, I like the Aztecs to beat North Carolina in that playing game. 3-14, we have Iowa State playing Lipscomb. I will go with Iowa State. Against my better judgments, because you know how I feel about the Big 12. Then we have Marquette in New Mexico, or Marquette, for those Phil's mom fans out there. I will go with Marquette for my pick there. And Michigan State and Bryant is the 2-15 here. Almost always do I pick against Michigan State, but I cannot do that in this round this year, so I will go Michigan State. So I have a very chalky first round in this bracket. So round of 32. So we have Auburn playing Louisville. I will go with the ACC school on this one because remember the ACC has the. Why does it do that? The ACC has the reputation of being the better basketball conference. So I'll go with Louisville. So first one seed down. Michigan, Texas A&M. I'll go Wolverines. So I will stay on the bandwagon there. Iowa State's Ole Miss. That's a toughie. I'll go Iowa State because I'm not. I don't think of Ole Miss as being a basketball school at all. So, and then Marquette, Michigan State's. I'm rolling with Phil's mom and picking Marquette. So 16, we have Louisville and Michigan. I'll go Wolverines. And Iowa State, Marquette. I'll go Marquette, which gives us a 5-7 Michigan and Marquette. And I'll stick with Michigan on this one. All right, so first part of the bracket is in. Next, we do the West region. So we go Florida and Norfolk State, who recently hired Michael Vick for their football coach position. And I'll go Florida for that one. UConn, Oklahoma, Huskies. That's an easy one. Memphis playing Colorado State, the Pac-12 bound Colorado States. I'll go Memphis on this one. And Maryland playing Grand Canyon, our former nemesis in the WAC. Well, I guess are themselves leaving the WAC after either this year or next year, but they're leaving the WAC. I'll go Maryland. Missouri and Drake. Oh, come on now. My degree is from the University of Missouri system. It's as good as a degree from the University of Missouri, so I'll go University of Missouri Tigers. Sorry, Jessica. Texas Tech, North Carolina, Wilmington. I'll go Red Raiders, again, against my better judgments. I just cannot see myself picking A14 right now. And now we're at the part of the bracket that has me pissed off. So 7-10, we have the Chicken Hawks, KU, playing Arkansas. Well, I will go with the Razorbacks here because fuck KU. That's why. And 2-15 is St. John's and the automatic bid from the Summit League this year, the University of Nebraska and Omaha. I will pick St. John's. And now comes the parts of the program that seems to be an annual thing now, and that is me addressing the athletics department at the University of Missouri, Kansas City. Will you for once win the fucking conference tournament so that's our name in there and not the goddamn University of Nebraska, Omaha? I'm getting sick of this. I'm getting sick of it. You guys gave me a degree, and this is the least I could ask for, to get us a fucking tournament berth at least once in my life. Moving on. Florida, UConn. I'll go Huskies there, so another one seed down. Memphis, Maryland. I will go Terrapins, Maryland. Missouri, Texas Tech. With apologies to Patrick Mahomes, I will stick with the University of Missouri bandwagon. Go Tigers. And Arkansas, St. John's. I will stick with St. John's. All right. Maryland, UConn. I'll go Huskies here. And unfortunately, this is where the Tigers fall. I'll go St. John's. And then St. John's to make it to the Final Four. 2 down, 2 to go. And then we get to the Final Four and all that. So we're now in the East bracket. So East, number 1 seed, Dukies. And they'll play the winner of American University and Mount St. Mary's. So, come on, Dukies. Mississippi State versus Baylor. I'll go Baylor. They were a recent tournament champion. So, I'll go Baylor. Oregon, Liberty. Well, fuck Jerry Falwell University, so love my Ducks. At least for one round. Arizona and Akron. I'll go Arizona. That one. Then we have BYU versus VCU. VCU was a fairly recent Final Four team. And I don't want to do the math of when BYU last made the Final Four, so I'll go VCU. Wisconsin, Montana. I'll go chalk there with the Badgers. St. Mary's versus Vanderbilt. St. Mary's, who will probably be winning the West Coast Conference after Gonzaga leaves for the Pac-12. So I'll go St. Mary's. And then Alabama and Robert Morris. I'll zebra upset there, so I'll go Alabama. Now we get to the next round. I'm sticking with the Dukies. Apologies to Baylor, but Arizona and Oregon, some old time. Last year these two schools were in the same conference, and then they both left. Well, I might as well just do an episode on the Pac-12 at this point, because that's fucking ridiculous what happened there. Down to just 2 schools, and to their credit, Oregon State and Washington State are trying their best to rebuild, bring it in. Gonzaga and Colorado State and a few other schools I haven't mentioned yet, including San Diego State, talked about earlier. But here we are, Oregon, Arizona. I'm going to stick with the Ducks, so Oregon is my pick there. VCU, Wisconsin, I will ride with VCU. And Alabama and St. Mary's, I'll go St. Mary's. Dukies, Oregon, well, come on. Dukies. And St. Mary's versus VCU. St. Mary's is the higher seed, so I'll go there. But it's moot because I got the Dukies in the Final Four. 3 down, 1 to go. Midwest. We have University of Houston playing SIU Edwardsville. I'll go U of Houston there. I was just talking about Gonzaga. So we got Gonzaga and Georgia here, so I'll go Zags. Then we have Clemson playing McNeese State at the Southland. I keep thinking this is a Texas school for some reason, but they're actually in Louisiana. But it's moot because I'm picking Clemson to win that one. Purdue and High Point is our 4-13. I'll go Purdue. Then we have Illinois playing the winner of Texas and Xavier. Both schools can fuck off. I'll go Illini there. Then we have Kentucky and Troy. I'll go Kentucky. Sorry, Yvonne. UCLA and Utah State. I'll go. I did not mean to push that, but I'll go UCLA. And then Tennessee and Wofford. I'll go Volunteers. So very chalky first round in this bracket. Gonzaga and Houston. Another one is falling because I'm going Zags there. Clemson and Purdue, I'll go Clemson. Kentucky and Illinois, I'll go Kentucky. UCLA and Tennessee. Apologies to Ken, but gotta go UCLA, Blue Bloods. Gonzaga and Clemson, I'll stick with the Zags train. Then we got Kentucky and UCLA. I'll go Kentucky, which gives us a Kentucky and Gonzaga regional final. And I will continue to ride the Zags train and go with Gonzaga. So it gives me a final four of Michigan, St. John's, Duke, and Gonzaga. I'll go St. John's over Michigan. And I'll go the Dukies over Gonzaga. And for our final, St. John's and the Dukies. Dukies, baby! I gotta do a final score. Let's go 55 and 60. So there we are. Our bracket is set. I'm going to save it. If you think you can do better than me, then I invite you to join our bracket challenge. Go to yahoo.com, the fantasy sports, the men's bracket mayhem, and look for this pool is uncalled for. And you'll know it's the right one because you will see a UMKC kangaroo as the logo. So let's have a good tournament, and I hope I do well. And if you win the pool, then you will be receiving invites to the podcast. So good luck to you, and we'll see what happens, and we will talk very soon. This podcast is uncalled for, is hosted, produced, and edited by myself, Mike Cherniewski. Our opening music is the podcast uncalled for theme, courtesy of Suno.com, Suno.com. And our outro music is Hot Pursuit by Kevin MacLeod at Incompetech.com, licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 4.0 license, and go Dukies.
Please support the podcast and purchase our exclusive Uncalled For merchandise. T-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, stickers, and so much more. Go to www.cafepress.com/uncalledforpod. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you next time.